Dragon Masters, Book 22, Guarding the Invisible Dragons, written by Tracey West. Chapter 1, Training Lalo. Drake shielded his eyes from the sun. He watched the baby lightning dragon swoop down from the sky in the land of Aragon. Lalo, bolt, Carlos cried. The green dragon stone around his neck glowed brightly. A lightning bolt shot from Lalo's right wing and hit the sand below. Dragon Masters Drake and Carlos had been training with Lalo on the beach all morning. Drake's Earth Dragon Worm was watching. They'd found a spot near the cottage where Carlos lived with Diego, a wizard. "Great job, Lalo," Carlos called out. "Whoa," Drake cheered. "That was amazing." Drake still remembered the day when Lalo had hatched from an egg inside a pyramid. Brand new and full of energy. The baby dragon had flown away. Dragon Masters had searched many lands before they found him. Then Griffith, the Wizard's Dragonstone, had chosen Carlos to be Lalo's Dragon Master. No lightning dragon is easy to control, especially a baby. But Carlos and Lalo had learned how to work together. Drake and Worm had been on several adventures since then. They lived in Bracken Castle with Griffith and 3 other Dragon Masters. Now they were in vacation, visiting Carlos at the seaside. Carlos walked over to Drake. "Thank you for helping today. Lalo has learned so much." Just then, a kid ran over to them, false wavy hair and white streak in it, just like Carlos did. "Carlos, Drake, Beulah asked me to bring you this almond cake," Ball said. Drake grinned. "You're a Beulah. No, it's my favorite." Carlos' grandmother lived in a fishing village not far away. Carlos used to live with her. Then he moved into Diego's cottage to learn how to train Lalo. He visited his Beulah every day, but she was a bit lonely. The Carlos' cousin Val had come from far away to live with her. "Beulah said I can stay for a few days and watch you train Lalo," Val said. "I had so much fun the last time I came." "Great. Today we're working on commons." Carlos and Lalo landed next to him. Val held out their hand to Lalo. The yellow dragon shot off tiny happy sparks. "You're so cute, Lalo," Val said with a sigh. "I wish I had my own dragon." "You can visit Lalo whenever you want," Carlos said. Val nodded. "I know, but I still dream of becoming a dragon master one day. That's why I'm glad Diego lets me read his books about dragons. If the Dragonstone ever chooses me, I'll be ready." Suddenly, the Dragonstone that Drake wore around his neck glowed. He heard a grim voice in his head. Someone is coming." A white horse appeared on the horizon, galloping toward them. The soldier on the horse wore a white and blue uniform. Braids streamed down her back. The soldier brought the horse to a halt in front of them. "Where's Diego?" she asked. "Queen Sophia demands his presence at the castle." "I'll get him." Val ran to the visitor's cottage. Chapter 2, Dragon Trouble. "Is Diego in trouble?" Carlos asked the soldier. The soldier smiled. "No," she replied, "but there is trouble at the castle." Drake looked at Carlos and the boys raised their eyebrows. Then Val ran down to the beach, followed by Diego. An orange floated in front of the wizards, magically hovering in the air. As Diego approached, the Orange started bouncing on the horse, horse's nose. So sorry, the witcher said. I was in the middle of an animation spell, and I can't seem to stop it. He pointed at the orange, and it floated back to him. Now, how may I serve the queen? The nest of a baby dragon was, the soldier began, but the orange floated over to her. It started spinning in front of her face. Was found in one of the castle towers. Baby dragons, Drake cried. What kind? We're not sure, but they can turn invisible, the soldier replied, and she sweated at Orange, which slipped around her head. Can you please do something about this? She asked. Diego pointed at the orange and it flew back toward him, while quickly grabbed it out of the air and tossed it to Lalo, who gobbled it down. Good thinking, kid, the soldier said when she turned to Diego. Then she turned to Diego. Anyway, these baby dragons are causing trouble at the castle, and because you're an expert in baby dragons, the queen has called for you. Diego nodded. Carlos and I shall leave right away. Drake, you and Worm should return to Bracken. Do I have to leave? Drake asked. I'd love to help take care of invisible baby dragons. Ball's eyes lit up. Can I come too? You're going to need help. Excellent. There is much I can teach you both, Diego said. Great. Please ask Worm to transport us all to castle. Magical dragon transport? The soldier asked. Do you have room for 2 more? Sure, Drake said. We just... Lalo, Carlos yelled, interrupting Drake. The lightning dragon zoomed up into the air and began to spin a loop. He moved so fast he looked like a yellow blur. Oh no, Vol cried. The orange is making Lalo fly out of control.